Hello viewers, and a very warm welcome to this weekend's Out and About. As you all know, there is a huge amount of tension both here in the UK and around the world, with rising cases of Islamophobia and many people wrongly being labelled as terrorists. However, there is one man who's on a mission to help change all of that. Mirza Masroor Ahmad is the leader of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, and he's on a mission to spread the message of love, peace and unity. Recently, we joined them as part of their annual gathering, Jalsa Salana, so let's head there to find out more.
दिलों में प्यार की खुशबू तो होठों पर दुआ रखना दिलों में प्यार की खुशबू तो होठों पर दुआ रखना इमाम वक्त से एक रिश्ता इश्क वफा रखना इमाम वक्त से एक रिश्ता इश्क वफा रखना दिलों में प्यार की खुशबू तो होठों पर दुआ रखना इमाम वक्त से एक रिश्ता.
So one of the main purposes of this annual convention is also, at this moment in time, we see a lot of conflict in the world, and this gathering with the world leaders, primary objective is to try and see how we can create peace in our society, how we can bring peace in the Middle East, in Ukraine, in Africa. And I think because we've got leaders from all of those countries here, then we are hopeful that inshallah people will take the message of peace back to their countries and their leaders, and will be able to instill some sense of justice and peace in their leaders, which will hopefully eventually result in creating peace in our society.
So the wonderful thing here, and the main key focus of ours, the keynote speeches of His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, our founder, our spiritual leader of the community, and he addresses the conference every day here, and his message to the whole world is always to bring people together, and we follow his guidance in that. From the teachings of the Holy Quran and the Holy Prophet ﷺ, we are very blessed that we have a leadership that understands the true teaching of Islam, and His Holiness is a preacher of peace, and wherever he's gone, whether it's Capitol Hill, European Parliament, all around the world, he's spoken on this subject for many, many years now.
जो बैत के तकाज़े निभाना बावुज़ू होकर उसी के दर पे अपनी आन अपनी शान रख दे.
This is such an international convention. People from all around the world, and what we have in mind is the state of the world and the unrest which we find in many parts of the world, and this convention is to address such issues that we have throughout the world. His Holiness has addressed these issues before, and he continues to admonish the world about the state of the unrest. So there are people from around the world who will be having private sittings with His Holiness, seeking his guidance as to how to bring about peace, sustainable peace and justice, absolute justice in the world. This is the answer to the prayers, and this is the answer that the humanity is looking for in order to turn around the unrest that we see in the world, and to make the entire world a cohesive, united, humanitarian world that we all would love to see. And that is our prayers, and that is our efforts in this convention today.
This convention, this Jalsa Salana, brings together the whole world. And you know, at a time when the world is in conflict, there's a lot of turmoil, a lot of conflict and wars going on. This Jalsa shows that in truth, if you are truthful to your mission of peace, you can bring together people. And here we have people from 100 countries from all parts of the world together in peace and harmony. And what brings them together, the purpose of the Jalsa, is to strengthen your link with the Creator, to strengthen your link with humanity. And through that, you can bring peace.
This gathering, Jalsa Salana as we call it in Urdu, is a very special occasion in the history of our Jamaat, because it's a global gathering of the Muslims who join one platform from all over the world, and they spend day and night together, making friendships, learning from one another, praying for one another, and also building their one-to-one relations with those people whom they have never met before. So this is a very inspiring occasion. Food is prepared on site, volunteers are working here. No single person is one who is paid. All voluntary workers are there. They are happy to serve the guests, and the guests are so happy to have this very friendly atmosphere in this Jalsa.
پھر اس کا مطلب یہ ہے کہ دنیا کی خواہش نہ کرنا. دنیا کمانے سے خدا تعالیٰ نے منع نہیں فرمایا، لیکن دنیا کو دین پر مقدم کرنے سے منع فرماتا ہے. اور یہ تو ہم اپنے عہد میں، ہر عہد میں یہ کہتے ہیں کہ دین کو دنیا پر مقدم رکھوں گا یا مقدم رکھوں گی. عورتیں یہ عہد کرتی ہیں، لیکن کتنے ہیں جو اس عہد کا پاس کرتے ہیں، اسے ہمیشہ اپنے دل میں رکھتے ہیں. اور پھر اس کا مطلب یہ بھی ہے کہ اللہ تعالیٰ کی رضا کی خاطر بعض باتوں سے بچنا، اور پھر یہ بھی ہے اس کا مطلب کہ اپنے معاملے خدا تعالیٰ پر چھوڑنا، اللہ تعالیٰ کی رضا کو مقصود بنانا، نفسانی خواہشات سے مکمل طور پر بچنے کی کوشش کرنا. اب دیکھیں، صرف اس ایک لفظ میں حضرت مسیح موعود علیہ السلام نے ہمارے لیے اصلاح کے تمام پہلو بیان کرنے کا جمع نہیں ہو سکتے، سوائے اس حالت کے جب خدا چاہے تو کسی شخص کی فطرت کو ایسا سعید بنائے کہ وہ دنیا کے کاروبار میں پڑھ کر بھی اپنے دین کو مقدم رکھے. ایسے شخص بھی دنیا میں ہوتے ہیں. اگر اللہ چاہے تو پھر ہی دین کو دنیا پر انسان مقدم رکھ سکتا ہے، اور اس کے لیے اللہ تعالیٰ کی جھکنا ضروری ہے. بہرحال اللہ فرماتے ہیں، چنانچہ ایک شخص کا ذکر تذکرۃ الاولیاء میں ہے کہ ایک شخص ہزار روپے کا لین دین کرنے میں مصروف تھا. ایک ولی اللہ نے اس کو دیکھا اور کشفی نگاہ اس پر ڈالی تو اسے معلوم ہوا کہ اس کا دل، یعنی اس کاروبار کرنے والے کا دل، باوجود اس قدر لین دین روپیہ کے خدا تعالیٰ سے ایک دم غافل نہ تھا، جو ایک حقیقی مومن کا خاصہ ہے. وہ نیکی جو خالص ہو کر اللہ تعالیٰ کے حضور کیے گئے رکوع و سجود سے ملتی ہے، وہ نیکی جس میں اخلاص اور سوز و گداز ہے، اور اس سوز و گداز سے کیے گئے رکوع و سجود ہوں. وہ نیکی جو ہمارے صبح و شام اللہ تعالیٰ کے ذکر سے زبانوں کو تر کرنے والا بنانے والی ہو. وہ نیکی جس میں عبادت کے اعلیٰ معیار ہم حاصل کرنے والے ہوں. وہ نیکی جس میں نفس کی ملونی نہ ہو. وہ نیکی جس میں حقیقی رنگ میں حقوق العباد ادا کرنے کا جوش ہو، ان سے ہمدردی اور محبت کا جذبہ ہو، تقویٰ پر چلتے ہوئے غریبوں، یتیموں اور بے کسوں کی محبت میں ترقی کرنے والے ہوں. اور یہ سب حاصل کرنے کے لیے اللہ تعالیٰ فرماتا ہے کہ ایمان باللہ میں ترقی کرو. اللہ تعالیٰ پر ایمان میں ترقی کرو گے تو چیزیں ملیں گی. اللہ تعالیٰ پر ایمان کامل ہوگا تو برائیوں سے بچنے اور نیکیاں کرنے کی طرف بھی انسان توجہ کرے گا.
I think it's very admirable, and I think it's very important, and I think in this day and age it's nice to be part of a community, being welcomed into a community where the focus is on love and not hate, and it's been a pleasure to work with the Ahmadiyya community, and I've got to know them very well over the last few years.
I've come to the Jalsa because I came about 15 years ago, and I've come again to both learn and to send my greetings. I've always been impressed with the Ahmadiyya community. I've spoken at the mosque in Morden. I've met the Caliph, but most importantly, I'm impressed with the values that you seek to promulgate, particularly love, not hatred.
We are a disaster response NGO based in the UK. We work in disasters across the world, whether it's Ukraine, whether it's the Holy Land or the occupied territories, across all faiths, Muslim, Hindu, Jewish, wherever there are challenges. Currently, following the tragedy in the Middle East, following the 7th of October, we are helping innocent people that need shelter, that need water, that need food and education. Behind you, you can see is the Humanity First stall. During our visit to Gaza in January, we saw firsthand the needs of the patients and the children. So we are raising funds here for Gaza. Buy a burger, feed yourself, and also feed a poor child.
It's amazing being here at the Jalsa Salana. Our church, we have been here every year for the last 10 years, and I've just attended the Peace Allegiance, which was my first time, and it was an extremely spiritual experience. You know, seeing everyone together from different religions, different cultures, and the Ahmadiyya community, and also having the opportunity to listen to your Khalifa. So I'm extremely honoured. And we need to do more of this. Religions coming together, cultures coming together and working together in the name of peace. So my message to your community is Jalsa Mubarak.
Jalsa Salana continues, but after this very short break. Welcome back to Out and About. If you've just joined us, in today's show we're in Hampshire, where Ahmadiyya Muslim community have gathered for Jalsa Salana to help spread the message of love, peace and unity.
إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفر إنه كان توابا.
This is Lord Ranger from the British Parliament. I've come to bring you greeting to the Jalsa Salana. I've been invited time and time again by the Ahmadiyya community because I admire that community. Very loving, caring, and your slogan, love for all, hatred for none, is so important now when there is so much hatred in the name of religion. So when I come here, I find a beautiful atmosphere as if I have come to a fair where people respect you, love you, and they're all full of happiness. And respect is given, well-disciplined, organized event. People take care of you. And what can I do? It's a great event and a great role model community, Ahmadiyyas, and they have full of love for everybody. And I hope the Jalsa Salana goes on and on and on forever. On behalf of Pakistan, India, and UK Friendship Society, and on behalf of British Sikh Association, I bring you greeting on Jalsa Salana. I have been here many times before, and every time I come, I enjoy myself, the hospitality, the love, and the warmth you extend to all your guests. You are a role model community, doing a great service to the country wherever you go. A lot of charitable work you do, providing medicine, water to African countries, and also in the UK, your sterling work is well appreciated from Prime Minister to ordinary members of the House of Lords. My message is very simple. Hazur Sahab ki speeches suno. You should listen to Hazur Sahab. He is a man of wisdom, practicality, and he's got lots and lots of vision to guide the community. And all you need to do is to stay as you are. You don't spread hatred in the name of religion. You bring people, because religion is a force for good. It is to unite humanity, not to divide us. So Hazur Sahab's message, I listen with interest and with respect, and I believe that is the right message for the next generation, that we must be the citizen of the world.
Dali duli soha. Dali duli soha. Dali duli soha. Dali duli soha.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for inviting me today. As mentioned, this is my first Jalsa Salana, and I am amazed at the scale of the event you've got here. So congratulations to the organisers, to the staff, to the volunteers who've all helped the event run so smoothly today. It's an incredible sight, not only here in this room, but across the world. I can see the images in front of me here. It's a truly global event, and congratulations to you all for your organisation. I'm a new MP, but I've been a candidate for several years, and I've been getting to know your community, and I've seen how much hard work that you put in, the charity work, the community work, the dedication to community cohesion and peace. It's been astounding to learn about your community, and I hope to continue to learn more over time. There's, of course, that central focus on peace, and that slogan that is often repeated but always so meaningful, of love for all and hatred for none.
It is a great privilege, a great honour, a great joy to be with you here at this Jalsa Salana. I have been invited many times, but as you may have heard, I used to be Bishop of Truro. That means I was in Cornwall in the far southwest of England, so it was never possible for me to come. But finally I am with you, and it is a great joy to be with you today. As you heard, in 2019 I wrote a report for the Foreign Office on the way, an independent review of the way that the Foreign Office had responded to the issue of the persecution of Christians. But from the very first moments that I was asked to do that, I knew that my recommendations needed to be not about guaranteeing freedom for one community, but about guaranteeing freedom of religion or belief for every community, and indeed for every community that suffers for their faith.
Beloved Huzur, we have a message from King Charles, the King of United Kingdom, and I read the message. Please convey my heartfelt thanks to the members of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community UK for their loyal greetings sent on the occasions of this year's annual convention, which is being held at Hadikatul Mahdi, Oaklands Farm in Hampshire. I deeply appreciate your message and the community's continued support. The dedication shown by all involved in organizing this significant event to bring together members of the community and celebrate the values of peace, unity, and fellowship is commendable. It is most heartening to hear that His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad will be present, offering his wisdom and guidance throughout the convention. In return, I send my warmest good wishes to you all for a successful event.
Hazrat Khalifatul Masih Khamis Zindabad! Hazrat Amirul Mu'mineen Zindabad!
Hazrat Masih Maud alayhi salatu wassalam ke Hazrat sallallahu alaihi wasallam se ishq o mohabbat ke hawale se kuch kahunga aaj. ये सब बातें मैं बयान करूँगा। हज़रत मसीह मौऊद अलैहिस्सलाम ने अपनी कुतुब और अपनी मजालिस बयान फरमाई। ये अल्लाह ताला का ऐलान है कि अगर अल्लाह ताला का महबूब बनना है तो हज़रत सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की पैरवी करो। आपकी ज़िंदगी की मिसाल ही वो कामिल मिसाल है जिसका कोई मुकाबला नहीं, जिसके हर पहलू से इंसानी कमालात का इजहार होता है। फिर ये ऐलान आपने फरमाया और इस बात की वजाहत फरमाई कि अब शफ़ी सिर्फ़ और सिर्फ हज़रत सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की ज़ात है। ये ऐलान हज़रत मसीह मौऊद अलैहिस्सलाम ने बड़े दो टोक अल्फाज में फरमाया کہ آپ रहमतुल लिल आलमीन हैं और अल्लाह ताला की तमाम मखलूक के लिए आपके कल्ब मुतहर से बढ़कर किसी के दिल में रहमत के जज्बात नहीं।
मुस्तफ़ा हज़रत खातमुल अंबिया इस्लाम अहमदियत गुलाम अहमद की नारा तकबीर।
बरकतें अदा कर जितने आसमानों में ज़र्रे जो ज़ाहिर और जो मख्फी हैं, इनको हमारी तरफ से इतना सलाम पहुँचा जिससे आसमान के किनारे भर जाएं। खुशकिस्मत है वो कौम जिसने मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का जुबा अपने कंधे पर रख लिया। मुबारक है वो दिल जो उन तक पहुँचा और उनसे मिल गया और उनकी मोहब्बत में फ़ना हो गया। ए इस ज़मीन के बासियों जिसको मोहम्मद मुस्तफ़ा सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के कदमों ने रौनक बख्शी, अल्लाह तुम पर रहम करे और तुमसे राज़ी हो। अशहदु अन्ना मुहम्मदन अब्दुहु व रसूलुहु। ए मेरे रब, मैंने अपनी जान पर जुल्म किया और मैं अपने गुनाहों का इकरार करता हूँ। तू मेरे गुनाह बख्श कि तेरे सिवा कोई बख्शने वाला नहीं। आमीन।
Wow, what an incredibly powerful message that most certainly is. Love for all and hatred for none. Our heartiest congratulations to Huzur Saab and of course the entire team at Ahmadiyya Muslim Community. What incredible work you're all certainly doing. That's all we've got time for in this week's show, but we're back on your screens again next weekend. So until then viewers, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.